Beloved saints, today's 5-minute message of redemptive history will be about Mehujael, from the genealogy according to the line of Cain from the first book Genesis Genealogies. Mehujael was the son of Irad. In Genesis 4:18 it says, Irad became the father of Mehujael. Mehujael is a combination of the root word maha, meaning to blot or to wipe out, and El, meaning God. Thus, the name Mehujael can be interpreted as the one whom God wiped out, or the one whose name God blotted out. This is truly a frightful curse. What kind of life did Mehujael live that he should receive such a cursed name? Although the Bible makes no mention of his deeds or his character, we can make inferences about his life based on other uses of the Hebrew word maha in the Bible. First, just like the people who lived during the flood of Noah, Mehujael lived his life full of wickedness and violence before God. In Genesis 6 verse 7 and chapter 7 verse 23, God talks about people that lived during the time of Noah, and he says, He will blot out man whom he have created from the face of the land. Here, blot out is the Hebrew word of maha. So what kind of life did these people live during the time of Noah that God is saying that he's going to blot out man from the face of the earth? In Genesis 6 verse 5, it says, Every intent of the thoughts of man's heart was only evil continually. And so there was no goodness, there was no mercy. It was evil continually. In Genesis 6:11, it says, Now the earth was corrupt in the sight of God, and the earth was filled with violence. Here, the corrupt symbolizes the fall of man. With the fall of man, there's wickedness and sin, and man committed all of those things in the sight of God. They did not do this in secret, but publicly they showed this wickedness in his eyes. Violence is referring to the plundering, the looting, the stealing, or, for no reason, just because they're angry. They hurt others, or they kill others, they plunder other people's things. That is what is symbolized here when it says the earth was filled with violence. Truly, we need to examine the world today to see if we also show such condition. As a result of the corruption and the violence during the time of Noah, God said that he's going to blot them out from the face of the earth. And the blot out, the Hebrew word is maha. Second, Mehujael lived his life challenging God's will, just like the Amalekites who endlessly challenged God and afflicted his people. In Exodus 17 verse 14 it says, Then the Lord said to Moses, Write this on a scroll as something to be remembered, and make sure that Joshua hears it, because I will completely blot out the name of Amalek from under heaven. Here, the word blot out, the Hebrew word is maha. So then what kind of life did the Amalekites live that God said that he's going to completely blot out their name from under heaven? In Deuteronomy 25 verse 18 and 1 Samuel chapter 15 verse 2, it says how the Israelite people were coming out of Egypt during the Exodus. And the Amalekites attacked the rear of the procession where the people were faint and weary and where there were stragglers. So the Amalekites attacked the people in the rear. They did not attack the whole Israelite assembly. They just attacked the people in the rear and hurt them. This is why God said, I will completely blot out the name of Amalek from under heaven. Beloved saints, through the word about Mehujael today, let us all sincerely pray and hope that our life will not become so tragic like his, to be completely wiped out and blotted out by God without a trace. Some people say, oh, how can that person do that? I am not that bad like him. And they put their guard down. But remember that The devil is like the roaring lion prowling about seeking someone to devour. So we cannot fall under his temptation. So let us not fall under his temptation, because if we do, we will become evil in our thoughts, and we will become violent without knowing. So truly, I pray that today we will all become humble before God, so that we will not be blotted out or wiped out by God, but truly that we will all become blessed workers of redemptive history that God will use joyfully. I bless in the name of the Lord.